All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, or HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone and taught us his truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you we say Shalom. Lord will, this will be an edifying lesson. Basically what we want to get into, is how, Jake, especially on this side, and especially right now, man. Right now, the times that we're living in, a brother always says it at camp. Right now, Jake is making money, man. Right now that everything is going to shit, right now that the dollar is crashing, right now that the economy is going down, there's a lot of Israelites that are getting a bag, man. A lot of Israelites that they're popping out with all these nice things, and they're getting money out of nowhere, man. And the brother always says it. Once you see Jake getting money, which when I say Jake, I'm talking about you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. When you see Jake getting money, that's how you know we're at the end, man. Because the scriptures say that we put our wages into a bag with holes, man. Everything that we do on the side, you got to realize that first and foremost, we're in captivity, man. And a brother always said it. Yeah, you're going to be broke. Yeah, you're going to be going through it, man. But that's part of being in this walk, man. So, matter of fact, the first scripture I want to get is, let me see, consolation. Whoa. This is Luke 6:24. But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. And this is Yahushua basically saying that you already received your comfort, man. You already received what you wanted on this side, which your comfort is most likely whatever you gained with those riches, man. Whatever you gained on this side, that's truly your comfort, right? Which our comfort, ultimately, it's gonna be the kingdom, man. Our comfort is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and with that, it's gonna take a lot of suffering. You're gonna have to go through a lot of things, but at the end of the day, what, man? At the end of the day, we're gonna have the last laugh, man. It doesn't matter if we're broke, if we're going through certain things. At the end of the day, it's better to what? Just suffer those things, man. Because at the end of the day, it says, woe unto you that are rich, man. A lot of people think that their riches are gonna deliver them. It says, Proverbs 11:4, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So that righteousness, what we're doing in this work, man, which ultimately, of course, our righteousness are as filthy rags, but what our righteousness is of Yahushua, man. Because what we have faith in this, we have faith in the fact that we're doing this work, man. We're the hopeful elect, man. Brothers never claim that we're the elect. Now we're hopeful. We're hoping, man. Our expectation is geared towards Lord will we make it out of here, man. That Lord will we get delivered, man. But we're not trusting in no riches. We're not trusting in no none of that, man. Nothing that's physical on this side is gonna deliver you from what's about to come on this world, man. Everybody thinks that you could get out of here with millions and billions of dollars, or buy your way out of this, but you can't, man. It says, you got a scripture out?
Go ahead, grab what you were saying.
It says, Sirach chapter 5. It says, Sirach 5:1, set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. And that's pride, man. That's pride to think that you're going to make it out of here by yourself out of this judgment, man. That's pride to look upon your goods and say, I have enough for my life, man. The Lord is going to require your soul, man. It says, verse 4, say not, I have sinned, and what harm happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, and he will in no wise let thee go. concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin, and say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. And this is the point. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So in your security, when you think that, hey, you're straight, you think that, all these things that I've been doing, the Lord hasn't been paying attention. Hey, that's not so, man. You can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. The scriptures say that his eyes are everywhere, beholding the good and the evil, man. So you'll be a fool to think that you could escape judgment, man. You'll be a fool to think that that your security, your money, whatever you have laid up is going to deliver you from this judgment, man. That's why it says make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. Because a lot of people, what they're doing right now, hey, they're getting a bag. Hey, like the scripture says, Israel waxed fat and kicked. Hey, Israelites, they start to wax fat. They start to get a little bit of money. Then they forsake Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. They forsake the power that delivers them, man. They forsake the Lord that ultimately really has a rule over your life, man. Whether you want to believe it or not, man. Because the Lord, hey, the good and bad that happens in your life, that's through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. So if you trust in those riches, hey, you're going to perish. You're ultimately going to perish in that day of vengeance, man.
You get labor not for the meat was perishing.
Labor not meat. It says, John 6 and 27, labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him has God the Father sealed.
Mm-hmm. That's like the brother was saying, a lot of J's getting money, getting this, getting that. That's the meat that's perishing, right? The scriptures say that the fashion of this world passes away. So our mentality, our energy is not really invested in this place, because at the end of the day, we know that all this is going to perish, and whatever we bring into this life, we're not going to take anything out, so that's looking afar off. That's seeing delayed gratification, right? And here everybody wants instant gratification, the reward now, right? Without really putting in the work for anything, right? People just want and feel as they deserve the whole world, without putting in the work. We're putting in the work for everlasting life, and being able to actually enjoy and live life when we do get it, right? Because here everybody's just enjoying the pleasures of sin for a season. We're looking at the long run. Everybody here is looking for the short term. And as the brother brought out, riches deliver not in the time of wrath, right? But righteousness delivers from death. And that's what we're practicing, is righteousness.
That's right. I'm gonna get that scripture you quoted. It says 1 Timothy 6 and 6, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. In Proverbs, the 30th chapter, it says, give me neither riches nor poverty, but feed me with food convenient for me, right? Lest I forsake the Lord and say, who's the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and break the laws. So we're supposed to be right in the middle, right? With our necessary food. As it says in Matthew the 6th chapter, our daily bread, right? That's going to keep us in our right mind and on the right path without getting disturbed. Because having all these things is going to sway you away, You know, as the brother mentioned, Jeshurun, wax fat and kick. You know, that's how we'll be if we had everything.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to be doing the work. All right, we'd be wanting to enjoy whatever it is that we had and do all types of folly. All right, so that's why it's important to not have too much, not have too little, but be balanced. And sometimes you're gonna get it, sometimes you're not gonna get it. Paul said, I've learned to be a base and I've learned how to be abound, right? To be grateful in whatever situation that I am. That's what it's all about. All right, to be content in whatever situation that we're in, right? Because there's a season to everything, right? A time to get, a time to lose, a time to gather, a time to cast away, all right? And you know, right now we're in captivity, man. You know, we're in captivity. We ain't supposed to be all blinged out like we got it in captivity, right? We gonna have the fullness of all of that in the kingdom, which is gonna be 1,000,000 times better than on this side.
That's right. You know, so with that, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom and a ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.